If you want to see thrilling stories exploring the infinite human psyche, you should definitely watch our picks for the best psychological thriller TV shows.
I just tried to help them stand up.
And they stood up, went out, and killed 7 innocent people.
Was it now it's my fault?
We hope you will enjoy the following.
Number 10.
You're not here to interrogate me.
No.
Lie.
Luther is a psychological crime drama television series created by Neil Cross. This shocking character study of police murder investigator lets us observe the violent life of John Luther, a chief inspector for whom work always comes first. So dedicated that he isn't afraid to use violence for justice. We witness how the darkness of the souls he captures eats him up from the inside, constantly making him walk the thin line between immorality and justice.
Are you threatening me? Because honestly, I wouldn't.
And why is that?
How come now, really? Because I'd be hurt and angry.
Number 9.
This cannibal you have him getting to know. I think I can help Goodwill see his face.
Hannibal is a psychological horror thriller television series created by Bryan Fuller, following the title character who got famous through The Silence of the Lambs. His attempt of exploring the psychology of the character revolves around a modern setting, fittingly put to film friendship rises.
I'm sorry, Will. Observing is what we do. I can't shut mine off any more than you can shut yours off.
Please, don't psychoanalyze me. You won't like me when I'm psychoanalyzed.
Will.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go give a lecture on psychoanalyzing.
Number 8. Mr. Robot.
I started intercepting all the traffic on your network. That's when I noticed something strange. That's when I decided to hack you.
Mr. Robot is a drama thriller television series created by Sam Esmail. It is incredible what capabilities the 21st century has brought us, and some of them are easy to misuse. Just like for hacker talent Elliot Alderson, a cybersecurity engineer and hacker with social anxiety disorder and clinical depression. After being recruited by an insurrectionary anarchist known as Mr. Robot, he joins a hacktivist group called F Society. Now he has a clear goal: destroy all debt records by encrypting financial data of eCore, the largest conglomerate in the world.
Wait, hold on. I'll give you the money. I'll pay you. How much do you want? I'll pay you.
That's the part you were wrong about, Rohit. I don't give a shit about money.
Number 7.
You might have been, for all I know. Your past was a bigger mystery than fucking Jimmy Hoffa. I tried every avenue, legal and otherwise.
Dexter is a crime drama mystery television series created by James Manos Jr. This fan-favorite, long-going crime show is defined by its unconventional premise. Here, the line between right and wrong ultimately blurs, as we follow a forensic bloodstain pattern analyst working for the police who secretly and incredibly brutally murders criminals as a violent psychopath. That being a rather complicated synopsis, things get even worse when facing more and more struggles. Life as a police psycho is not simple.
No matter what you try, no matter when, no matter how hard you work, I'll always be a step ahead of you for one simple reason.
And what's that?
I own you.
Number 6.
You'd wake them up and you'd keep them just perfect. Just like they is. Wouldn't you?
I would.
The Haunting of Hill House is a horror drama television series created by Mike Flanagan. In the summer of 1992, a couple and their 5 children renovate an old house far away from civilization. But events that are beyond the understanding of us human beings come nearer and nearer. We follow the family through the first encounters with supernatural horror, and later become witness how they influenced, or rather destroyed, the protagonists' minds. But what actually happened? What can they still believe?
I need you to get Luke and Nell to the car. You get in, lock the doors. Don't unlock them till you see me come outside. Do you understand?
What's happening?
Get them to the car. I need to get Steve and Cheryl.
What's happening?
Go.
Number 5. Mindhunter.
You see, Bill, I knew a week before she died I was gonna kill her.
Mindhunter is a crime thriller television series created by Joe Penal. Serial killers are as interesting as they are frightening, and both are caused by one fact: we don't understand their minds. Solving the riddles of the mentally ill remains a big challenge for law enforcement. This is why a team of FBI agents working for the Behavioral Science Unit try new strategies in hunting down modern psychopaths by interviewing already imprisoned ones. But finding answers is not easy. Not in a world of violence and darkness.
There's one thing I know, it's this. A mother should not scorn her own son. If a woman humiliates her little boy, he will become hostile and violent and debased. Period.
Number 4.
Do you eat?
No. I mean, I don't need to. I can chew and swallow if that makes it easier.
Don't worry about it.
Black Mirror is a British science fiction anthology television series created by Charlie Brooker. Set in a world only minutes from our own, it examines modern society, particularly with regard to the unanticipated consequences of new technology. It unveils how technologies can backfire and be used against their makers. Every episode is set in an alternative present or the near future, with different characters combating different types of technology, often with a dark and satirical tone, although some are more experimental and lighter.
See you tomorrow, JJ.
See you, Lacey.
Oh, saw your boy in the fire hat just now. So cute.
Yeah, he's really something.
Number 3. Twin Peaks.
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee. I've had, I can't tell you how many cups of coffee in my life, and this is one of the best.
Twin Peaks is a mystery horror drama television series created by Mark Frost and David Lynch. Made possible and able to call itself one of the most iconic TV series of all time, Twin Peaks is the perfect mixture of slow-burning storytelling, creepy horror elements, and the unbearable suspension of detective crime drama. Showcasing the mysterious murder of a young small-town beauty, we follow the police investigation and how they stumble into a great rabbit hole of secrets and confusion in the small town of Twin Peaks.
This morning at the Great Northern, Mike reached for his arm and fainted just when a certain person walked into the room. Harry, we need a warrant.
Number 2.
Ich glaube, ich habe gerade ein Déjà-vu. Das Licht, der Wald, als ob das alles schon mal passiert ist.
Dark is a sci-fi thriller television series created by Baron Bo Odar and John J. Fries. Children start vanishing from the German town of Winden, bringing to light the fractured relationships, double lives, and dark past of 4 families living there. Starting revelations that go further than our understanding. Deep, twisted, and breathtakingly suspenseful, Dark follows several damaged characters dealing with a tragic past. First and foremost, the teen Jonas after his father's suicide.
Ein Fehler an der Matrix.
Was?
Wenn die Welt eine Simulation ist, dann ist ein Déjà-vu ein Fehler an der Matrix.
Oder eine Botschaft aus dem Jenseits.
Before we unveil TV show number 1, here are some honorable mentions.
I doubt you ever truly lose yourself.
And you how?
The thoughts, the feelings that I experience are way beyond anything that you could call fantasies.
Okay, define orphan, Sarah.
Orphan, orphanage.
So you don't know your birth parents?
No, I was fostered out and legally adopted and I came here.
When?
Adopted like 8, came here around 12.
Okay, it's all up for grabs now. You no longer know who I am either, because we're different.
What? Stop it. Stop. Stop it, Norman.
It was all just a game. The game was that we were devoted to each other.
Number 1. True Detective.
What you did is not your fault. It's not.
True Detective is an anthology crime drama television series created by Nick Pizzolatto. Being an anthology show, it features its name-giving stories of crime, mystery, and hopeless cases with police detectives who blur the lines between right and wrong, while also fighting with their own personal moral convictions. The topics are quite often as disturbing and horrifying as they are masterfully crafted and filled with suspense. Here you will get to know human abysses that remain untouched for decades, till they are lit up.
Bullshit. It'd be a fucking freak show of murder and debauchery, and you know it.
If the only thing keeping a person decent is the expectation of divine reward, then, brother, that person is a piece of shit.
And I'd like to get as many of them out in the open as possible.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular TV show in this list, you can check out our links.